Oh, you are tuned in to America's most dangerous podcast. The most dangerous podcast in the land. That is the Illuminati Exposed Media.com podcast. The only place you can come to hear the truth. Not like those other, fake truthers, paid off truthers. You're going to hear the truth right here. Thank you for tuning in, logging on to another episode. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host and my report reader is Brother Lamik Israel. If you are new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button somewhere over the rainbow. Hit that follow button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that comment board. Hit that support link. And such things of that nature. Hit that subscribe button for all you people who are over there on YouTube and in YouTube land. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that comment board over there also. Well, you know what to do. Without further ado, we only got an hour-long show, and we got a couple of news stories to get to within this hour-long show. We got a lot of headline news in the news today, so let's go ahead and get started. Brother Israel?
What's up?
We got what's the first one on the agenda for today?
First one on the agenda today is NBA star Rudy Gobert apologizes for testing positive for coronavirus.
So he apologized for testing positive?
Why would you apologize for something like that?
This nigga apologized for testing. You apologize for testing positive. That goes to show you. Let me tell you something, people. See, Rudy, Donovan Mitchell, because Donovan Mitchell also supposed to had tested positive for the virus also. The two people from that was it the Minnesota Jazz, the Utah Jazz team. Both of them supposed to have tested positive, and both of them was making fun of having it. Now, I want to ask some people a question here. If you tested positive for HIV, would you make fun of yourself having HIV? No, that's a serious, disease. How about if you tested positive for Ebola? Would you make fun of that? No, you wouldn't make fun of that neither, would you? Syphilis, if you test positive for syphilis, if you test positive for any type of disease that can result in death, I don't think anybody would make fun of that. But yet these two jackasses, so-called tested positive for coronavirus, and they making fun of it. What that's telling me is they know something that we don't know. The thing that they know that we don't know is they know that the shit is bullshit and it's fake. That's why they making fun of it. If people really, what people should have did was people should have hit that stock market and invested in toilet paper. They would be rich right now. They should have hit that stock market and invested in hand sanitizer, invested in tissues, invested in any type of cleaning products. You know why? They will be rich right now. I guarantee you, these people that know, the people that pass their soul through the fire of the Mola, the elites, and these celebrities, I guarantee you they invested in that. Look at that. You go into the supermarket, you got whole shelves of cleaning products, wiped clean. That's a big money maker. And not only that, well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but the reason why, they coming out, the reason why these two basketball players making fun of it, they can't tell you. See, they cannot tell you that it's fake, but they can show you that it's fake. It's on you to catch the hints. They threw them. Nobody wasn't catching them. They threw the hints and you bashed them for throwing the hints. Oh, how dare you make fun of having the coronavirus. Negro, I was trying to tell you something. You know, kind of like, what's it, Color Purple? God is trying to tell you something. They were trying to tell you something, but niggas don't listen. I guess, you know what I'm saying? They said, if you want to hide something, put in a book. I guess if you really want to hide something, you put in a book and you try to throw them hints. You can hide them that way because they ain't listening. But if these two basketball players had a blunt in their mouth and, you know what I'm saying, a 40 ounce of old English, I bet you they'd be watching it then. But anyway, go ahead and finish reading, Brother Israel.
Alrighty. This is from me to take out news.
Mm-hmm.
Utah Jazz player
Rudy Huxtable?
Gobert has issued. Who?
Rudy Huxtable?
No, Rudy Gobert has issued an apology via his social media for essentially putting other people at risk after he caught the coronavirus. I want to thank everyone for the outpouring of concern and support over the last 24 hours. I have gone through so many emotions since learning of my diagnosis, mostly fear, anxiety, and embarrassment, he wrote. The first and most important thing is I would like to publicly apologize to the people that I may have endangered at the time.
Stop right there. Stop right there. A sad-ass apology. This is a sad-ass apology. Because your first impression is always the right impression. What you do first is always the right. You know what I'm saying? What he did the first time is right. What he's doing the second time is something that he's told to do. You better go out there and apologize for that. Or I'm going to make you go back to Africa and put your mouth on a pistol. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
I was careless and make no excuse. I hope my story serves as a warning and causes everyone to take this seriously. I will do whatever I can to support using my experience as a way to educate others and prevent the spread of the virus. Gobert obviously feels guilty after a teammate also tested positive. The NBA season has been postponed until the virus is under control, but he did not even know that he had it until the test came back positive.
He did not know he had it until the test came back positive. So nobody knows that they have the virus unless they get tested. So you feeling fine. You're healthy. You're running. Nothing wrong with you. You go to the doctors. The doctors run some tests. Now you're fucked up. But yet you still feeling fine. But the doctors say that you got it. That don't sit well with me right there. And I was looking at the speech that Donald Trump was giving. Do you know he is signed a bill for everybody to have their own test kits? Holy shit. So you don't have it. They want you to get these test kits so that you can have it. Oh Lord, I can't make this shit up. For real, you know Donald Trump did a speech, right, Brother Israel?
What?
Yeah, he interrupted a lot of cable stations. He did a speech. One of the things he said, he signed some type of a bill or something he signed where he put up, I forgot how much money it was, but so many test kits is going to be distributed to so many sinners. You got to pick up that test kit and test yourself. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? He got so much money, and also he got so much money, and from the government. We know that ain't going towards what it's supposed to go towards. But go ahead, Brother Israel.
I am under great care and will fully recover. Thank you again for all your support. I encourage everyone to take all the steps to stay safe and healthy.
So he said he's under great care.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So all right, what's that next news report?
Next news report.
Okay, we want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of the IlluminatiExposedMedia.com podcast. This podcast was brought to you in part by famous gospel singer Camilla Bates. Check her out on YouTube, KERMALABATES. You know what I'm saying? Also, she got some music on Apple iTunes. And also the website, CamillaBates.com. Also, if you are new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that support button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that. Well, you know what to do. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Bow Wow quit Google. We on to bigger and better things.
Oh yes, this is the one. Yeah, you remember we did a news report on this, right?
Did we?
Yes, we did a news report on. You was reading on how many girls he was in a relationship with, and
yeah.
You remember you remember that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just turned 33. Not only did he just turn 33, it was his 20-year career was ending. We're in the year 2020. 20 numerology, forgot how you say it, but 20 represents death. All this year, this is a bad year for celebrities. I won't be too surprised if your favorite celebrity end up kicking the bucket, because this is a bad year for celebrities. If your number line up, if your birth date line up, you're out of here. It's a bad year for celebrities. They scrambling. It's a bad year for them. It's a year of death. But and not only that news story that we did on Lil Bow Wow a couple of days ago, they made sure they put his 20-year career. So what's that? The death of his 20-year career? Now let's see what this new news story says about Lil Bow Wow. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
It's for me to take out news. Bow Wow says he's had enough of growing up hip-hop, Atlanta, and announced that he is walking away from the show.
Stop right there. Who is Lil Bow Wow? I want to know who's bigger, Lil Bow Wow or the network that he's signed to? What network is Growing Up Hip Hop on? Is it on VH1 or Bravo?
I
think it's probably on VH1. It's on one of them networks. But anyway, whichever network it is, I wonder who's bigger, Lil Bow Wow or the network. When you're signed on to a network to do a show, there is no such thing as, I'm going to walk off. I'm not doing this no more. No, nigga. You signed a contract. If it was that easy, Megan Thee Stallion could just walk away from 1501. But she can't. Because she signed a contract. The same way Lil Bow Wow signed a contract. So the only way Lil Bow Wow can walk away from whatever network he signed to, which is Grown Up Hip Hop, is if his contract is up. This is the only way. Lil Bow Wow talking about, yeah, I'm finished with Grown Up Hip Hop. I'm going to walk off. You ain't walking off nowhere. The only way you walking off to is off the set to get a cup of coffee, but then you going back on the set. Your contract is up, then you can go. Same way Megan Thee Stallion. If her contract is up, then she can go. The same way Nicki Minaj, when she was signed to Dirty Money Entertainment. When her contract was up, then she was able to sign the Young Money. That's how it goes. Can't go nowhere when you're under contract. But let's have Brother Israel go ahead and finish reading. Go ahead, Brother Israel. So Little Bow Wow said he's fed up with, he's walking off. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's walking off. We done with Grown Up Hip Hop. He posted to Instagram stories. We on to bigger and better things. Angela Simmons, let's do the unthinkable, along with the history hashtag.
So he said him and Angela Simmons is on the bigger and better things?
I'm not sure how that's being put. It says, I guess he's saying Angela Simmons, let's do this unthinkable, like, together.
Well, Lil Bow Wow, you got to do it on your own. You can't do nothing with Angela Simmons. Angela Simmons got her own set of rituals to take care of. You got to do yours. And being that you just turned 33 and you going through this, you just got unemployed. Let's keep it real. Lil Bow Wow's unemployed right now. If he's not with Grown Up Hip Hop, what other company is he signed to? I don't know. I'm not in Lil Bow Wow's life like that. But it's not my generation. Let me see if what Brother Israel. Brother Israel?
Yes, sir.
Is Little Bow Wow signed to anything else? Is he promoting a product or something?
Nah, that nigga's done.
So he was only getting a check from Grown Up Hip Hop, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So the nigga's unemployed right now. So Lil Bow Wow?
Pretty much.
So listen up, Lil Bow Wow. You say you're on the bigger and better things. That's just like a unemployed nigga. Lose his job and say, I'm on the bigger and better things. So what you're telling me is you lost your job or you not signed no more. What you gonna do now? Like I said, it's death. 20 means death. And there's a lot of 20s within Little Bow Wow. The last news report we did, they was talking about his 20-year success. 20-year success. They could have said 19 years. They could have said 18. But they said 20-year success. He just turned 33. And we're in the year 2020. That's three damn sets of 20s right there. So either Lil Bow Wow either need a sacrifice or he's maybe the sacrifice. Either or. Angela Simmons ain't gonna go near you, Lil Bow Wow, because Angela Simmons knows that you need a sacrifice. And you might try to sacrifice her. The same way Janet Jackson, the same way the reason why Janet Jackson left Jermaine Dupri. I know you guys all think that Janet Jackson left Jermaine Dupri because of infidelity. No. Janet Jackson left Jermaine Dupri because Janet Jackson found out that Jermaine Dupri was trying to sacrifice her. Janet Jackson said, "Oh no, I remember. I know this. You gotta understand. My family been in this game longer than you. We know all about these upcoming sacrifices, little Jermaine Dupri. You got the wrong one. Control." Anyway, on to the next one. Thank you for tuning in, logging on to another episode of the IlluminatiExposedMedia.com podcast right here on Gospel Talk Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host, my report reader, Brother Lamik Israel. Brother Israel, what is next? What's the next one we got there? We're sponsored in part by CarmelaBates.com. That's KermalaBates.com. CarmelaBates.com. Check out her music, beautiful music, you know what I'm saying? Not SoundCloud. I keep saying SoundCloud. I mean, Apple iTunes, YouTube. Check out. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Well, we have WashingtonPost.com.
Washington
Trump declares a national emergency.
Oh, okay. This is Corona. Okay, go ahead.
What is this? Hold on.
Trump declared a national emergency, you said. Thanks for tuning in. Logging on to another episode of Illuminati Exposed.
Yeah,
okay.
I can't find the story for this one, but I think that's a video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can leave that one. Leave that one alone then. Yeah. Yeah, leave that one alone.
Okay, next one.
And that one said Trump declared a national emergency?
Yep. This one is from KTLA-5.com. Article headline: 4 social workers charged with child abuse and torture death of 8-year-old Gabriel Fernandez.
8-year-old Gabriel Hernandez. 5 social workers?
4.
4. There go that magic number again. Number 4. Let's see what this is about. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Four social workers have been charged in connection with the torture death of Gabriel Fernandez, the 8-year-old Palmdale boy who died in 2013 after he was allegedly beaten by his mother and her boyfriend. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office announced Thursday. Stephanie Rodriguez and Patricia Clement, along with their respective supervisors, Kevin Baum and Gregory Murray, have each been charged with 1 felony count of child abuse and 1 felony count of falsifying public records, prosecutors said in a news release. The arrest warrant was filed on March 28th. The release stated Gabriel died on May 24th, 2013, after being doused in pepper spray, forced to eat cat feces and his own vomit.
And this happened to a 4-year-old?
8-year-old.
Oh, 8-year-old. Oh.
Locked in the cabinet with a sock stuffed in his mouth, according to court records obtained by the Los Angeles Times. He sustained multiple injuries, including a fractured skull, broken ribs, and burned over his body. their release stated, court records indicated that BB pellets were found embedded in his lungs and groin.
What the fuck?
It was just like...
This happened to an 8-year-old. Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. This probably another I think this is another propaganda news story that the elites done put out there. I just looked at it. You said 8, the boy was 8, and it was 4 social workers. So you put that together, that's 48. Damn. I think this is a propaganda news story that the elites put out there, put it together and put out there. But go ahead.
All right. It was just like every inch of this child had been abused. LA County Fire Department paramedic James Kermack said when he testified in court, according to time, the abuse didn't begin until Gabriel moved back with his mother, Pearl Fernandez, relatives, and a friend of the family said at the early afternoon news conference. Previously, he had been staying with his grandparents as late as the age of 7. During that period, Fernandez did not have access to his son.
Who in the hell would do that to an 8-year-old child? Who in the hell would do that?
As Pearl got him, that's basically when she started torturing him, said Amanda Neverez, who co-founded the Facebook page Gabriel's Justice with the boy's cousin, Emily Carranza. The abuse took place over a period of several months, she said. Fernandez and her boyfriend, Isoro Augury, are awaiting trial after being indicted by a grand jury on charges of capital murder and a special circumstance of torture. They have pleaded not guilty to the charges. In filing the new charges against the 4 social workers, prosecutors stated that they had a legal duty to protect Gabriel once the LA County Department of Children and Family Services opened the case on October 31st, 2012.
Who in the hell does that to a child? I can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? Who in the hell does that with an 8-year-old child? And you notice all of them are Hispanic. So Hispanics are black. I think this is a shaming news story put out there. Because the news story says 4 social workers, right?
Yep.
And an 8-year-old boy, 48. Because that just hit local news, didn't it? Because I didn't hear about that on no national circuits.
Well, yeah. I don't know if that was local news.
Yeah, that's something. I know it's in L.A., KTLA. That's in L.A. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. By
minimizing the significance of the physical and mental and emotional injuries that Gabriel suffered, these social workers allowed a verbal boy to remain at home and continue to be abused. District Attorney Jackie Lacey said in a release, Rodriguez and Clement allegedly falsified reports that documented signs of the escalated physical abuse to the little boy, as well as the family's lack of participation in the department's efforts to help them, according to the release. Baum and Merritt knew or they should have known, that they approved falsified reports which conflicted with evidence of Gabriel's deteriorating physical condition as documented in the child case file, prosecutor said. Results: Gabriel was allowed to remain at home until his death, according to the DA's office. We believe these social workers were criminally neglected, and performed their legal duties with willful disregard for Gabriel's well-being, Lacey said. They should be held responsible for their actions. Arraignment for the 4 defendants was postponed at a hearing Thursday until April 21st. Their bail was lowered from $115,000 to $100,000.
Okay. Oh, okay. They all was Hispanic, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And Gabriel, I presume Gabriel is Hispanic also, right? Yeah, I think this is an old shame. I said Gabriel, the baby, the 8-year-old, he's Hispanic also, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a shaming ritual. But go ahead.
And they were all expected to bail out Thursday, according to the spokeswoman for the DA's office. Each faces up to 10 years in state prison if convicted as charged. That's the end of the article.
Okay, yeah, I think that's an old shaming ritual. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think nobody would do that to an 8-year-old. That's too much. Shoot them with BB guns, burn them, all to an 8 and 4. Social workers did this to an 8. Yeah. I don't even think that news story is real. I think that news story is propaganda and shaming, black shaming. Don't seem real. But anyway, on to the next one. We want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of the Illuminati Exposed Media.com podcast, the most baddest podcast in the land. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host is Brother Lamik Israel. If you're new to this podcast, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're on YouTube, hit that like button. Hit that comment board. Hit that subscribe button if you want to subscribe also. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
This is from me to Take Out News. Tidal canceled listening parties for Jay Electronica's debut album over coronavirus.
Now, this is done online, right? Like you can't go into a Tidal store, can you?
No, yeah, I think that's online.
So everybody listens, you know what I'm saying, from the comfort of their own home on their computer, right?
Like Spotify and stuff like that.
Okay. So why would they cancel that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're not going out to a public place. You in your home. You can catch coronavirus through a computer now?
Probably.
So they can't. They cancel Jay-Z's listening party because of the coronavirus. I don't understand how that. Whose listening party?
Jay Electronica.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know, some black nigga.
No, it's an actual person? That sounds like some electronics store. You know, I know this back in the day there was this catalog company called J&R Electronics. JR Electronica. Yeah, that sounds like some type of damn electronic store. I didn't know that was a dude. Why the hell would he name himself that? These niggas, they running out of names. And why the hell did they... Well, I'll let you finish reading. We might about to find out. Go ahead, Brother Israel.
Fans of J Electronica and media alike were disappointed on Thursday night after Rock Nation revealed that his...
Oh, man, do I got the corona?
What?
I was coughing. I said, man, do I got the corona? Lord, God. The corona. Corona. Yo, when they first came out with that coronavirus, you know what I thought they was talking about? I thought they was talking about the Corona beer. I was about to say, damn, I'm not about to see any Mexicans down in the bodega. You know, because they love their Corona beer. I wonder if they put a ban on Corona beer because of the coronavirus. They said this coronavirus came from a snake, right?
Bat.
A bat?
Yeah, I guess a bat.
I don't know. I heard it was a snake. It came from a bat, so.
But I don't know how it could come from a bat when it came from a seafood market in China.
A seafood market? Yeah. I don't know. They when it first came out, I was doing my research on something, and they said it came from a snake. That's what I heard. And now I'm here to come from a bat, and a bat is just a rat with wings. And being that it's a rat with wings, because I know the East Indians, you know, them motherfuckers that be in the 7-Elevens, working in 7-Eleven and shit, them East Indians, I know they worship the rat. So I didn't know about Buddha, because I know the Chinese worship Buddha, and I don't know what consists of that religion or that. But a bat. The year of the rat. Ain't that something? Anyway, I gotta look more into that. You say it came from a seafood market?
Yeah. Last time I heard.
In Wuhan. Anyway, go ahead and finish reading, Brother Israel.
Yeah, that food smells good. Okay, after media, fans of J Electronica and the media alike were disappointed on Thursday night after Rock Nation revealed that his listening parties that were scheduled to take place in 3 cities across the country were canceled. At title, the health and well-being of our employees, members, and artist partners is our top priority. The statement read, per Hip Hop DX, based on the guidance of health officials and a growing impact of coronavirus around the country, we made the difficult decision to cancel all of tonight's listening events for J Electronica's favorite and testimony.
You know, I don't know why they canceling anything. I mean, they got their sacrifice. You know who their sacrifice was, right?
Oh.
What's his name? Maxo Cream's brother.
Who?
Maxo Cream's brother? It's some rapper from out of Texas. His brother signed to Rock Nation. That was Jay-Z's sacrifice. So I don't know why they canceling shit for. They got their sacrifice. You know. Man, I don't even know who the hell J.R. Electronica. Is he good? Can he rap?
I never heard before that.
Never heard of that nigga neither.
Before this article, I never heard of him.
Yeah, I remember. You said the name. I thought it was some type of electronic store. I was about to say, let me check that out. Do they got the new damn, I don't know what's new today. Anyway, go ahead. Why did it say they cancel it?
Coronavirus.
Everything because of the coronavirus. So it's something online. It's not like you were.
They might have a building that because it said something about listening events, so I'm not sure.
All right. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? If you listening party, I know they got listening watch parties. You know what I'm saying? When you're on Facebook and somebody posts a video, and below that video it says start a watch party. And you start a watch party, and I guess all your friends can watch it. And that's online. I'm pretty sure a listening party is the same way. Wouldn't you think that?
I do think that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I know? You know what I'm saying? I was born in 78. I was born when there was none of this damn social media shit. It was a lot better. But, go ahead, Brother Israel.
They added that the canceled events would not delay the album's release. We know the artists and our members were looking forward to this event. We were too. The statement concluded, and we'll be listening to the album along with everyone else once available on Tidal. Thank you to all our members for the understanding.
What is the when is his release?
I did not say.
Did not say. I don't even know who the hell J.R. Electronica is. He must only play exclusively on Tidal. That goes to show you Tidal ain't shit. No, if I ain't heard of him, well, I don't listen to that bullshit anyway. Anyway, okay, let's go on to the next one. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of IlluminatiExposedMedia.com podcast, the baddest podcast in the land. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, and my co-host and my report reader is Brother Lamig Israel. If you are new here, you go ahead and hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that comment board, hit that support link, and so forth and so forth. Check out fuck JR Electronica. Check out Miss Camilla Bates on SoundCloud, on, you know what I'm saying, YouTube, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, KERMALABATES. Anyway, let's go on to the next one.
Webinar?
Yeah, the next one.
We don't have any more.
Oh, we don't? Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. We got through it, and we got 40. We got the 10 minutes left into the show. Okay. I want you to, while we got 10 minutes left into the show, Brother Israel, can you pull up, where did this damn coronavirus start at? And what was the cause? Was it a rat?
Wuhan, China.
Yeah, was it a bat, a rat, a snake? You know what I'm saying? Pull up and let's get into that. We got 10 minutes left into the show, so because you know what I'm saying. When I first heard of it, I heard it was a snake. You said it was a bat. The bat is nothing but a rat with wings. It gives me wings. I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati ExposedMedia.com podcast right here on Gospel Talk Radio. Hit that follow button, hit that like button, that comment board, hit that support link. Let me know when you're ready, Brother Israel. Time's a ticking.
Yeah, I was just looking to see where it came from. It could have came from anything, because the market that it came from is so widely, including donkey, poultry, camels, foxes, badgers, hedgehogs, and rats.
They have rats in their marketplace?
Yeah.
What the fuck do they do with rats? Don't tell me they eat them.
It says snake to snake, namely Chinese crate or cobra.
But
okay, it says a combination of a coronavirus found in bats and other coronavirus of unknown origin.
So it's found in bats. But as long as bats has been around, you ain't never heard of this shit. I want to know what the hell they doing with rats in their marketplace. Do they eat them rats? I'm glad I don't eat from no damn Chinese places no more. I used to love eating at damn Chinese places, and you know what I'm saying. Late at night, you know what I'm saying. You get hungry, you order that damn beef fried rice and chicken wings. I stopped eating that shit.
Dad, what channel are you on?
I am on a different one.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't get a notification.
Yeah, I'm on a different one. But you done with that article?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we're on close out. We got 5 minutes left. Yeah, we can close out now because we closed early. All right, I want to thank you all for tuning in, logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati News Hour podcast right here. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like this show, hit that hate button if you hate this show, hit that comment button for question or comment on this show. Also, don't forget, hit that follow button on the podcast, hit that support link, and till next time, stay tuned. God bless you all.